there, internet, MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission, as I'm going to do a live recording of my attempt to reach Masters rank. It's been a minute. I probably should have reached Masters a while back, but to be fair, the vast majority of this season I've spent in Platinum rank. Why? What's changed from other seasons? Well, not much, really. I just been doing the same thing that I regularly do, which is upload a bunch of different decks. Like I'm trying to keep the, one new deck per day thing going, and I want these decks to be unique, fresh, something that's new to the table, and that's also can feature certain, underrated or unconventional strategies, right? Like, that's how I've always enjoyed playing, not only card games, but a lot of just competitive games in general. I like to be a little bit edgy, and that's what this channel is in a good portion about. But lately, as I cast the World Championships a few weeks back, and I also cast the Europe Masters, I've been craving a little bit of tryhardness, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to push, and I want to actually spend more time optimizing certain decks and trying to be efficient climbing and just competitive in general. I feel like if I'm always playing, tier 3 or meme decks in a way, and I'm also not spending enough time optimizing them as well because I'm switching it up between video and video, so I don't have as much time to do that, then overall I could lose a little bit of my skill in regarding sequencing and stuff. Like, I feel like I gotta stay sharp in that sense, and I feel like I said, try harding a little bit. So today we have 4 games. If we win 4 matches, I mean 4 games, that's a very optimistic way to say it, right? But we're essentially 4 games away from Masters, 4 wins. I keep saying games. We're 4 wins away from Master. Like, if you lose 1, it's gonna be much more than 4 games. But essentially, I'm going to try to record this last portion of the climb, and I'm going to do it live, as we are going to see if we can make it, right? And I think that could make for some exciting content, a bit more serious. Like I said, tryhardy, as we're going to be playing a deck that I have been very fond of as of late. And I never thought I would say this. I never envisioned myself being in a position where I'm like, I really like AKSHAN Sivir. But that's the reality. The deck that has really shined for me the most throughout my casting in these last competitive events has been AKSHAN Sivir. After the hotfix, and Ruin Runner taking the hit, and Merciless Hunter being a fair 3-drop now, and also the nerf to Shape Stone, all of a sudden this deck went from busted to strong but fair. And it is a very, very rewarding mid-range archetype to play, and I've fallen in love with it because as time passes, AKSHAN kind of like ages like wine for me. I think you understand what I'm saying. Like, his design is so good that I'm more and more of a fan of this champion. Like, this guy could eventually become, I'm going to say the F word, my favorite champion, because I just absolutely love everything that went behind creating this champion. Warlord's Palace, generating back-to-back landmarks with 8 countdown, leads you to a situation in which you have to, first of all, you're encouraged to strike with AKSHAN, which can lead you to some potentially bad plays. So you have to combine patience, sequence properly, manage your resources, especially your combat tricks, and use them correctly. Take into account that AKSHAN's grappling hook is the signature spell, also has a lot of implications. And ultimately, I just really love this play pattern of building up for this Warlord's Horde, and then getting one of these big boy payoffs here. The Absolver's Resurrection, Fount of Power, or the Shield of the Sentinels. And knowing when to go for which one, and when to flip the Warlord's Horde, in a matter of speaking, is one of the many, many traits that you need to master in order to fully pilot this deck to its full potential. And that's what I just really, really like about it. Sivir with Absolver is a very neat win condition that we work for, but I also am a big fan of the Vicaran Bruiser addition to the archetype, especially because of how well he synergizes with the Demacian striking spells. We're playing 3 copies of Concerted Strike. Speaking of striking spells, I know a lot of players opt to go with 2, but in my own take on the archetype, I believe Concerted Strike is perhaps one of the best cards in the deck. It's just absolutely reliable, and a lot of times when I'm facing this archetype myself, I'm just praying that they don't have it, right? So I don't see a reason not to go Like, I see no reason to go under 3 copies, and I'm even prioritizing it over the likes of single combat because of the fact that it can allow us to level up Sivir and AKSHAN that much quicker as well, as especially for Sivir, like being able to strike with 2 units and getting all that towards our level up requirement is also very, very neat. But because we're targeting 2 different allies, we're also, you know, working towards progressing the Warlord's Palace that much faster too. So just big fan of the card here. And yeah, I want to play with this. I'm currently 10-2, as like I said, we're 4 wins away, and if we get those, you know, or even if we stumble upon the way, like I don't know how long this video will be, but I'm going to do my very best to make it to Masters live on video, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content. And let me know if you want to see more content like this, because I've been thinking about going for a bit of a climbing series for Masters in which I focus on one deck. I do like 2 or 3 videos about it, and then I switch over to the other one as I attempt to climb higher and higher in Masters rank. So let me know what you think about that idea. But I also want to mix it up and post, like, you know, new decks as well. So I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. Also working on Progress Day. We're going to record tomorrow, in case you're wondering. And yeah, a lot of stuff's going on. So hopefully you guys are excited for all that. And I'm going to stop rambling. Let me know what you think about the video. Hope you enjoy the games. Hopefully we do well. Have a soul day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. We are at Diamond 120 LP. This means that we are potentially 4 wins away from Masters, and that's a very optimistic thing to say because I have to win 4 games in a row. But I figured since I'm at the last part of the climb, I would record this and see if we can, you know, try hard our way to glory. So without further ado, all right, that took a bit actually. We queued into a Masters rank player. I guess that's why the queue took so long, as we're playing Poppy Ziggs. Poppy Ziggs. We're gonna drop the Vicar and Bruiser without that. What about the Merciless Hunter? I mean, Merciless Hunter can be pretty alright, as you can trade into Ziggs and Poppy potentially. We have the attack token on 3, so I actually do like her quite a bit. And I don't mind this double 1-drop either. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna lead off with the Treasure Seeker. Surprised to not see a 1-drop from my opponent, but we prioritized it over the Fleet Foot Tracker because this 1-drop, like the value that it's generating me, is most of what I need. Don't worry about making brain. I'm gonna pass.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. We love it when they run.
Bam, 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 bam.
We'll get our licks in.
Like I said, I'll trade Merciless Hunter into Ziggs. Continue progressing for my level up. And yeah, getting Ziggs out of there. Very important. I think I would like to play Silver, but I'm going to prioritize the Vicar and Vagabond. It keeps 2 mana open.
Fair and square. Do it.
I want to play around Noxian Fervor. That's one of the spells, because if I block with this and I give it a Shapestone, they could Noxian Fervor it down. So I'm going to do this. Because as a 5/4, this allows me to trade into that with very little downside. Alright, we got poked. But we're facing a burn deck essentially, and we're doing pretty well here. We're gonna go with Sivir.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
Gotta continue working for that level up. Mi paso la kill you! I could go for the Waking Sands now. It does kind of like force an awkward block from him. Otherwise, for 2 mana, I don't really know what he could be trying to poke me again, but yeah, I think it's a good time. Yeah, just poke you sick, that's fine. We're looking at an Absolver kill. Get that out of the way. I like Vicar and Bruiser here a lot.
I get the guards, Bog gets the goods.
Did somebody say explosives?
Yeah. 15.
Blades, sand, and treasure.
As we level up.
Ask for more.
Wonder how much this is worth.
See if we can get fearsome. Nice. We're going for the kill. Alright. Clean, 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 clean.
Business as usual.
Yeah, this should be fine. Got it. Absolver for the win. Beautiful. Tragedy. Nice. Alright, very quick.
The real treasure is friendship. That's the gold.
Okay, I like that quote. I actually like that quote quite a bit. Alright, first win. We're up to 40 LP, and that was in 5 minutes. That was a good start. Let's go for another one. Alright, Darkness. Cards like Golden Aegis are going to be very important here, but also the ability to deal with their board in general. I'm going to drop the Concerted Strike. I'm going to keep the Treasure Seeker. I want to keep the Sivir as well, but I'm going to drop the Bright Steel Protector here. Just because I do want to try to motivate the game a little bit more aggressively than usual so I can find a Warlord's Palace. So either AKSHAN or Vakaran Vagabond will do, but getting that online is really important for us to be able to work for our late game.
Further, bingo.
Get the Treasure Seeker.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
Alright, so Burgeoning Sentinel. Used to be Demacian Sentinel, but that was a little bit confusing considering she's Shadow Owls. That's...
Only I can command darkness. Only I.
Do I benefit from developing this Treasure Seeker now? I mean, I have access to Sharp Sight, but it's not like they can... Let's just drop it
Look
now.
at the shiny W. Never doubt with genius.
Took it fair and square.
Bye-bye.
I have to think here for a moment. What if I go double Waking Sands here? I actually want to keep this mana.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them. Wrap them up tight.
Gonna poke, but not enough to set up a blocker, which allows me to hit them for 4 and still sets us up to get killed. Okay, there we go.
This one's a fighter.
Scores to settle, crooks to kill. You know how it is.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I know what I'm worth.
Gonna go with Sivir here. Withering Whale. Okay.
Danger pays.
This Sharp Sight allows us to get closer to that level up. We have lost the Spell Shield though. The Calm Bruiser is an interesting draw. He's gonna ping us here. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately.
Shania.
I'm gonna go for the +1/+1 boost here. Let's see if I can find another action. Beautiful.
Talk is worthless.
We are what we do.
I don't need rules to know good from bad. This is justice.
Let's go in. Go for that overwhelm and keep the onslaught as we're close to getting that horde flipped. Got some nice protection as well in case they generate a darkness.
Anything can be scattered to its
Starry
elements.
Sentinel, 9 mana, which allows us to do that. Okay.
My shield is yours.
I don't mind the Vikaran Bruiser going down, because that means I'll just get it back. Even though I could get back Sivir, but I think it's more important to keep you. Now we do this. Concerted Strike. Which allows us to flip this now. Spell Shield. Beautiful. Clean. Clean.
One step closer to a world without villains.
I gotta take a moment for that, but I like your optimism action. Alright. That's 2 wins down. Dramatic pause. 2 to go. Never thought I would see the day. Azir Irelia. I'm gonna do a full mulligan. Really want to do my best to find that Warlord's Palace. We got the late game here with the Absolver and Sivir, but we need tools to make sure that we can apply pressure or keep up with them. I'm not sure how the power level of this deck now. I mean, the nerf was really big to it, right? I want to hold back on this Protector. I can carry over the spell mana. Get the Warlord's Palace in there. Shurima lives forever. Alright. We're counting down.
I must become the leader they need.
What do I need the barrier for? I think I need it right now. I think I can drop you.
Gently, gently.
Just kill off Azir, right? No, because then it'll force him to play that, so we kill off Irelia.
Your Emperor commands.
Take everything. Spin it round, throw it down. Find your own.
Took care of the guards, boss.
Good. Now let me do my thing.
Together we are part of something more. Together, tell the people what you have seen today.
You're covered.
The order is given. Your Emperor commands.
Not a chance.
No closer.
What?
Yes. All right.
Blade, sand, and treasure. We can ask for more. You've got a problem, I've got a price. Business as usual. Danger pays.
Let's go for the attack and response. I was thinking of giving him spell shield, but I wasn't sure if he was gonna follow it up with more attacks. But this triple spell shield allows me to go for the kill. I should have gone for the buff, by the way. I missed that on a sandstone charger. I definitely misplayed big time. What? Okay, I may have derped this game, but my opponent had a bit of a bigger derp there. Alright, I'll take it. Big misplay though.
The real treasure is friendship.
I should have gone with something like a shape stone or something that allows me to spawn a because I could have spawned the sandstone charger, and that just guarantees my win at that point. So very, very small, but could have been a super crucial fuck up. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it PG, but I can't really come up with another expression. My vocabulary is limited. All right, we beat down Azir Irelia. For a second there, I was worried. Like, my opponent was applying a lot of pressure, but then that round where they have so much mana and they pass back, you know, that gave us just enough time to set up the win. So let's actually get some rewards, some platinum chest luck. I know this sounds like really like first world problems, right? But I really dislike how I have to wait like actually 3 seconds. I have to wait more than that. Look at that. How long is that's like 4 seconds. I have to wait a long. I can't just skip through this, you know? And I don't know why they do that. I don't know why I can't just like turbo spacebar through it. The animations are way too slow, and I will complain about it. All right, one win away, and we're masters, boys. So let's give it a shot. Mac Logan is our own gatekeeper, playing Poppy Ziggs. Against this deck, we need to. I have a pretty solid, like I have a really strong win rate against this deck. Actually, I've only lost to it once with this build, and I beat it like 5 or 6 times. But I always found an early play, and even though Bright Steel Protectors are really neat, I'm gonna keep one. I'd like to find the 1-drop here. Ideally a Fleet Feather Tracker. Alright.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
Yes, those stackers is kind of brutal here. Open attack would be rough. I mean, now that we have this, okay.
What does that thing do? It explodes, of course. Go ahead, light the fuse.
This Bright Steel Protector really halts him. Oh, don't really agree with that pass over there. I think he could have still attacked with this. Regardless, we are going in
All that glitters is
with Sivir. Mayor's in.
I should make a speech. Here, where's my speech?
Have the ability to single combat here. Stop this Mayor on his tracks. Do I like the single combat? How much do I like it? Because I would like to play the Vicar and Bruiser as well. This is very important. I think I can live with this Mayor sticking around for a bit. Rather keep that mana in the back.
Where's my axe?
Several options here. I could like Vicar and Bruiser. If I play Vicar and Bruiser, how many good blocks do I actually have? Well, Cataclysm allows me to. I hate to be able to threaten Poppy here.
Today's the day I find that hero.
A bit of a premature concede maybe, but to be fair, that set us up really well.
One step closer to a world without villains.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was a very clean climb. Very clean climb. 2 masters, baby! Better late than never. I mean, hey, I can try hard. And when I try hard, I can be efficient, I guess. Alright. So let me actually check up. I'm going to let you guys know what my record was when I decided to just start pushing with the climb here. Because it's pretty strong. Like, really happy with my performance here. Okay, so I'm gonna update you guys real quick on this. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 and 2. 14 wins and 2 losses. 2 masters in total with AKSHAN Sivir. So I don't know exactly what percentage of a win rate that is, but I'm gonna go ahead and say for ranked, it's pretty good. I just really like this archetype. Like I know it's nothing new by any means, but I'm at a point, you know, in my Runeterra career where I wanna improve as a player and I wanna try hard as well. And I enjoy decks. Like I really like this deck. I love AKSHAN from a design standpoint. I love working for that Warlord's Palace win condition. You know, it feels like you're cracking this puzzle and you're figuring out, like, there's just so much decision making with this deck. Even it's just the epitome of a mid-range deck. Like, I love everything about it. Which is funny because I've never really cared about Sivir too much, but now, because of how she works with AKSHAN and because of the Absolver win condition, you know, I had big problems with this card before when it was being abused by Lee Sin, which is funny. But I'm just a big fan. And hey, I guess the Mogwai touch is triple Concerted Strike, because I think going under 3 is a mistake. This card is just insane. And yeah, I did not expect 4 games. Like, if we went 4-0, I did not expect that to be like 30 minutes. So, a bit of a short video today, I guess. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing a series in which I try to climb the ranks in Masters. And the idea would be to have like one deck, and I would play it for like 3 videos in a row. You know, it'd be like part 1, part 2, part 3 of the climb with that deck, and then I would switch over to a different deck. Less deck diversity than usual, but more refined gameplay, and a bit of a different take, you know, and something new, I guess. So let me know what you guys think. I've already been reading the comments yesterday's video, and a lot of you seem to support this idea, but I want to check up on you guys again, because I know a lot of you just want to see fun decks as well, right? So yeah, I enjoyed myself, and I'm happy I did this. So yeah, I'm happy I'm Masters rank finally. took me a while. So yeah, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you tomorrow.